For Wall Street Media, this is Marley. I'm here with Doug, and we'll help you make money in the stock market with information you can't get anywhere else.
We've got exclusive stuff this morning from the BB&T conference.
We have exclusive notes. We have 3 of them for you. We have Jeffrey Marchese, who's the EVP and CFO of Dow Chemical. Their ticker is Dow, D-O-W. Talked about the continued escalation of feedstock and energy cost through 2007 was the 3rd best year in Dow's 100-year history. He spoke about Dow's focus on emerging economies, their joint venture with PIC, and acquisitions completed last year.
And people can see the whole thing, right?
Yeah, you can see the whole thing at wsw.com/webcast/BBT12.
And these guys have, they're not at their low. Their low's 33. They're down in the 37 range today, right? But, you've got a 4.6% dividend, right? Mm-hmm. If you got a little, and their PE's 12, they're making $3 a share, and you get a $36 billion market cap. So we're on a little different flavor today, right? Yesterday we were on Invest Northwest, and we had
small cap.
$14 million market caps and minus $14 a share, and nobody in biotech ever heard of a dividend. But some of those companies, are the home run balls.
They're worth taking a look at, yeah.
Right? But if you've had a little too much excitement with the biotech, or they're a little too risky, and you're not the riverboat gambler, today we're here with a different channel, different flavor, right? And you've got a nice solid dividend. Dow's been around for 100 years, right? Were you in black yesterday? Today's like opposite day,
I was. I tried to light it up.
You're in white today. And now we bring you the solid ones. And soon, kids, we're going to have an interview with Holden Lewis. He's a managing director at BB&T, talking about the whole sector and the stocks he likes there.
Great interview, so stay tuned for that one.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah. Tyler did great work.
Tyler did a great job. We also have Steve Raleigh, who's the president of Eagle Materials, Inc. Their ticker is EXP. Discussed the company's recently started Georgetown, South Carolina wallboard project, plans to start construction on its Mountain Cement project in the fall of this year, and acquired permits to add a rail link to its aggregate deposit project north of Sacramento, which Eagle will use to supply aggregates to the rest of its North American market.
Okay, and here we go, right? These guys, 1.5 billion cap, 12 PE, earnings per share, $2.79. Got a dividend, 2.3%, right? So if you're looking for something stable, and Holden in the interview with Tyler, talks about, he thinks people have way undervalued these stocks right now, assuming that 6 to 9 months at the end of this year, that the economy and the market and everything's going to be much worse, and he thinks they're wrong, and that they've way undervalued how bad it's going to be. So you have a good chance if Holden hits that out of the park too, right? And it turns out that the economy isn't as bad as investors think it is. You have a good chance to pick up some capital appreciation. They've been as high as 52 this year. They're at 34 this morning.
And they have a pretty steady chart, too. They don't have too much fluctuation.
Yeah.
And lastly, we have Larry McDonald, who's the SVP and CFO for Nova Chemicals. Their ticker is NCX. Focused on feedstock costs, highlighting their purchasing programs. He talked about extending their ethane feedstock supply, focusing on Alberta Advantage, explaining the benefits of this region for shareholders.
Well, see, here we go. Now, these guys are darn near their 52-week low. $2 billion company, a 6 PE, right? $4 a share, and almost 2% dividend, right? If Holden hits it on the head, right, and the economy isn't as bad, now you can pick up a dividend. You're looking at a $2 billion company, right? Trade 800,000 shares a day, pretty solid stuff, right? And if they turn around like this, $4 a share on a $25 stock, right? Pretty friggin' strong. If everybody's discounted things too much, like Holden said, you really have a good chance here to pick up some capital appreciation and turn these nice solid stocks into a good growth stock, right?
And again, if you want to look at them for yourself, you can find them at wsw.com/webcast/BBT12. Well, that's all we have for now. We'll be back later with more notes from the BB&T conference and that video we talked about with Holden Lewis. We're every day at Wall Street Media. You can find us at wsmco.com. Thanks for joining us.